Oh, I think this is 3 Chozo lores. Script translated. To the entrusted one, if you read these words and our hopes have not been in vain, your path is fraught with danger. Monstrosities beyond description lurk in the shadows, starving, hunting for prey, searching for ways to quench the poisonous urges that bloom in their brains. Some of these are shrewd, but they are blinded by their evil designs. Believing in the black promise of the great poison, they seek to harness it for their own ends. It is these last that are the greatest danger. When you rid the universe of these creatures, you will be the true entrusted one. None know if our temple, the Cradle, will prove powerful enough to contain this evil forever. For now, it wraps around that abomination, cutting it off from the world above. However, we believe the power or cipher which has been produced by linking the 12 artifacts should be strong enough. The fate of this world is now left to the one who will collect all the artifacts in the future. The time when the entrusted one knows is approaching. And finally, many Chozo are gifted with the distant sight, and even more begin to learn it as our harmonization with the universe becomes more and more complete. We peer forward, seeing prophecy in the ripples of the water, hearing rumor of coming days on the breath of the wind. Though we celebrate the distant sight, many of these visions are dark. The worst of the prophecies, and the most common, tells of the coming of the worm, born from parasites nurtured in a poisoned womb. The worm grows, devouring from within, until the world begins to rot. Not all prophecies come to pass, of course, but we cannot help but fear this dark portent. And then Cordite. Let's go back to cheerfulness and not about disturbing imagery, which Nintendo is famous for. Something behind the wall appears to be activated. Are we still going? I haven't seen any chat or messages in a while. Okay. We've activated a puzzle. This takes us to the other side. Thank God that... Oh no, that's still the previous comment from... From the Sun Chamber. Get the missile expansion. I think we're doing well with missile expansions. Maybe next 30. We're at 30... missiles. Maybe I'll show the Wave Buster. I usually like having lots of missiles for that. Break through all the enemies. Enemies. Okay, this is a very important room. Not because of him. But because... Why am I down here? Ah, there's the hole. Give me hole. This. Another scan item. This is a missile station. Missile stations are very important. They help with the full restocking of missiles. Let's see. It launches me up, which I think I need to do first, because those do not have anything. Throws me... Bomb the socket to break those sandstones and activate a new puzzle. Now, I absolutely saw that. New Chozo lore. Okay. Things bound to earthly shapes are temporal and frail. Existing in a single dimension, they are fragile, vulnerable, and ultimately mortal. However, not all things obey this law. Shapeless, they wait beyond the realm of perception, emerging only when one arrives who can feel their presence. Such is the will of the Chozo. Our will to defeat the evil seeping into the planet remains. We desire only to see the darkness meet its end. The will of the Chozo has no mind or reasoning of its own, though this will be the entrusted one's trial. So that's basically just saying that, yeah, you're going to be dealing with Chozo ghosts. It's the trial that you must face. Why? I don't know. Samus's bird dad just happens to be very interested in making things difficult. So, if you haven't guessed, these little shields are color-coded. They are color-coded, yellow, white, and red, and there's only one other thing that we have. The Chozo lures are not in order. They are designed to make you think and theorize as you come across them. They do appear in order in the logbook correctly. So beginnings is the first one, harmonization is the second, and so on and so forth. But you find them out of order. And the reason why they do this is to make you think that what they're saying in one lore is representative of something else. For example, when you first come into the Chozo Ruins, the lore talks about a great poison and all the plants or all the water is poisonous. So when you first read the lore, you think that it's talking about the poisonous water here in Chozo Ruins. However, as the game progresses and you find more lore, you actually find out the truth that what the Chozo are referring to is Phazon, not the poisonous water. Because the poisonous water from Flagra actually is a result of Phazon mutation of the creature Flagra. We have some stone toads. The water shutoff valve is clogged. Drop a bomb. We're sending the fishies to fishy underworld by draining the pool. This is the last missile door. If you have not scanned the missile door, this is the last chance to do it. I have scanned the missile doors. I don't know why I just fell. I pressed the jump button. A testament of skill, as I've said. I need this side. No. Down. There we go. Ice Beam. We got our next power-up. Now I think the next thing it wants me to do is to go all the way back to Phendrana Drifts. I think. Because now that we have the ice beam, we can get past the door. Yes, we're after the gravity suit. And you know what? I think that's going to be the goal. The goal is to get to Phazon Mines. Okay. Ouchie. Okay. Weird. Okay, let's see how well I do in this kind of room. I say ominously. So, I do want to point out something. You are technically supposed to come back here when you have an item called the X-ray visor. You don't need to when it's raining because you can see the platform you're jumping to. Shoot. A testament of my skills. Okay. Is there... I don't see another platform. There we go. All that basically does is give you a missile expansion, so that is fine. Come on. There we go. Now, I can't go down. And I can't go any higher. The reason why I'm saying I can't go higher is because at the top of this spiral thing is a blockade of Bendesium, power bomb. And I have this bar here that I can't get through until we get through the next area. So if you don't know about the invisible platform, this is basically a dead end with nothing more to do. I, of course, know the platform. I know all about the water tricks. And you know what? It's actually really cool what you can achieve without the X-ray visor if you know what you're doing. Once they start getting to the moving platforms, however, that's going to be a whole different story. Because moving platforms changes the game. This is a save station. We like that. And from the save station, I'm going to go to the Phendrana Drifts starting area because we now have the spider ball. There are some new upgrades we can get as we go through. But we have some more of that. Yeah, gravity suit is next. And then we go through the sunken frigate. Okay. So to give a sense of where we are in the overworld, we are right next to the frigate crash site. This is a one-way exit tunnel. And I say that because in the upcoming rooms, in this next room, the ice beam is your best beam. It is the slowest, but any monster that you can freeze instantly becomes fodder because you can just blow it up. Really? No. Oh, is that... No. Still no enemies in this water. There should be, but there's not. Getting the gravity suit will be amazing because it means we can walk under the water so smoothly, so quickly. It'll be so nice. Okay. What door am I after? That door. How's everyone's evenings been so far? I can't imagine everybody's day has been so uneventful. Can't go higher without the grapple beam. Can't imagine your night being uneventful. Instantly responds with pretty uneventful night. I am glad that everything is running. So here we are. We need this way. Back to Phendrana. It's been pretty well. I cooked my own dinner. It was quesadillas. Quesadillas. It was pretty good. Not too spicy, but not too sweet. A perfect balance. I'm gonna call them Thanos burgers now. We can't get this item. Yes, there is an item in this room without power bombs. Take that. Get that second one. There we go. Okay. Aside from that, I've spent some time today doing some schoolwork, getting the documentary. I completely forgot how to say that word. I don't know why I kept just doing a loop. Spent some time working on the documentary. After, when I was like, I need to do normal, something fun for my brain, I went and did I go up yet? I feel I have. Yeah. I did some editing of Octopath Traveler. I have up to episode 77. Yes. Up to episode 77 ready for editing, and I do need to go back in for episode 65. There was an error exporting that project, and I need to find out what. Okay, so fun news about Phendrana Drift. The Ice Beam does half or no damage to these creatures. Well, that just told me I have. The game is, yeah, see how only the super Ice Beam was doing anything? Ice Beam is not a useful weapon in Phendrana Drifts. Octopath Traveler is a Japanese role-playing game modeled after the pixel art style RPG games of early Final Fantasy titles. It's super fun. It's not rated E for everyone. It's rated T for teen. I should make that known now. There is bad language. So if you're a child, I've given you warning. As well as the beginning of every episode gives you the warning, this game is rated T for teen by the ESRB. So I have given fair warning about that game. Let's see. Going this way. What can I get this way that I can't get otherwise? Nothing. Exactly. So it is an amazing game, do not get me wrong, and I do hope that if you are able to watch or play, or I guess you can watch it regardless. coming back and saying, "This is a game not rated for me. How could you not give me warning?" I have. So if you want to see it, I take on the character Primrose as my first character. She is a dancer